You know the card, but do you know how to maximize the point accumulation on this card? In this video, we'll cover a couple of tricks that you can use to get the most points back on your transactions using the Chase Ink Cash Card. Welcome back to Tito's Financial Corner, where we talk about credit cards, points and miles, as well as travel. Today, we'll be talking about the Chase Ink Cash Card. We'll cover the ins and outs of this credit card, the benefits and perks of this credit card, and who this credit card is built for. We did do a video on the Chase Ink Unlimited card and also covered how you can get business credit cards even if you don't have a business set up as of yet. You can check out that video right here. Just quickly touching on that. You don't need to have a business for years or even months to get a business credit card. You don't even need to be making thousands of dollars every month on your business to get qualified for a business credit card. When I got approved for my first business credit card, which is the Chase Ink Cash Card, I've only had my business for 6 months. I had my rental property for 6 months when I originally applied for the Business Ink Cash Card, and before then I had no business credit whatsoever. So only my personal credit was utilized, but I was still approved even though I had not had a full year with my business, with my rental property. Just to give you guys a little bit more information, at the time when I applied for the Chase Ink Cash Card, my personal credit score was around the 780s. And I've had 2 personal credit cards with Chase, which were the Chase Sapphire Preferred card and the Chase Freedom Unlimited cards. At the time when I was approved for the Chase Ink Cash Card, I was approved for a limit of $3,000, which is not the highest amount, but at the time I was just happy that I was approved for a business credit card. Now, 3 months afterwards, my limit was increased to double that amount without me inquiring for a limit increase. It seems like Chase looked at my transaction history and saw that obviously I was paying my credit card bill every single month, and they automatically increased the limit on my credit card, which, hey, it's always a welcome bonus. So again, you don't technically need to have a business. You can even apply while you're creating your business, and you can let them know how much you're expecting to make in income. And again, that would still allow you to get approved for business credit cards, whether that's a YouTube channel or selling stuff on Etsy or on eBay, or even if you're doing freelance work like writing or video editing. As long as there's an intention of making money, there is a chance that you can get approved for a business credit card. Now, at the time when I applied for the Chase Ink Cash Card, I did create an EIN, an employer identification number, and I was asked to provide a copy, a letter verification from the IRS verifying that number. Now, do you need to create an EIN number? No, you don't. You can apply using your personal social security number and you would still be able to get approved. I just created an EIN number to keep my business income separate from my personal income. With that said, let's go over this credit card and all the pros and cons of this credit card. The very first thing that you need to know is that there is no annual fee with this credit card. So that's right, you don't need to find the credits or the perks that would outweigh the annual fee. Since there is none, this would be a great starter credit card as well as a keeper card, since you wouldn't have to pay no annual fee. The current welcome bonus on this credit card is either $750 or 75,000 ultimate reward points after spending $6,000 in the first 3 months. Now quickly, I do suggest to quickly look back for the last 3 months of transactions and how much you've spent, because if you do not hit that minimum spending requirement of $6,000, you could be kissing away a nice size welcome bonus. I had to stretch myself to make sure that I hit that minimum spending requirement because I didn't really do my due diligence, and I had to make sure that I put all my transactions on this credit card for those 3 months. Now, thankfully, I was able to hit the minimum spending requirement within 2 to 2.5 months. But again, if you do not believe you can hit that minimum spending requirement, then please just wait a little bit, or just make sure you have a plan set up that you can meet that spending requirement, because the welcome bonus is one of the biggest reasons to get this credit card. Then let's get into the multipliers that you would get with this credit card, and this is where we're going to start talking about a couple of different hacks that you can use to get the maximum points back. You would get 5% back on office supply stores, internet, cable, and phone services. Now, this 5% back is available on up to $25,000 worth of spending every calendar year. If you spend more than $25,000 in any given year on any of these categories, you would then get 1% back on all of your transactions. You would get 2% back on all gas transactions as well as dining transactions. And then you would get 1% back on all other transactions. So the two hacks that I found using this credit card are with the 5% back. The first hack is with the office supply stores. Now, as you already know, you could buy laptops, notebooks, paper, printers, ink, anything you can think of at these stores. But what's also available are gift cards. You would be able to get gift cards for birthday parties, for celebrations, for holidays, for dining options, for your groceries, and all of those transactions you would be able to get 5% back. And periodically, stores like Office Max will offer promotions where they will sell their regular Visa or MasterCard gift cards and not charge you the activation fee. So you would not be limited to a specific store. You would be able to use those gift cards anywhere where Visa or MasterCard is accepted. So definitely be on the lookout for those promotions. The next hack is in regards to your phone bill service. Again, as we covered, you would get 5% back on those transactions. What you can do is what I'm currently doing, and that is adding as many services as I can on my Verizon bill. I am adding YouTube TV, I'm adding Apple Music, and Discovery Plus, all on top of my monthly bill. So what's happening is that I am paying for those transactions that I would have had to pay anyway, but I am getting 5% back on those transactions. So again, whether you have T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T, definitely look into what kind of services you're already using, specifically streaming services, so you can add them on top of your bill and you would be able to get 5% back on those transactions. Now, I thought I could get away with this, but at the end of the day, I couldn't. I bought my wife the new iPhone 14 when it came out, and I just bought it straight on the credit card directly from AT&T store, but I was not able to get the 5% back. It seems as though it would have to be on your cell phone monthly bill in order to qualify for the 5%, because when I bought the cell phone at the store, I only got 1% back for that transaction, which again, I still got 1% back, but I would have loved to get 5% back for the full price of an iPhone when it came out. Well, you win some, you lose some. This is a great beginner business credit card because it offers you the opportunity and the chance to really get a great business card with a great welcome bonus, no annual fee, and some great multipliers, all wrapped into one great package. And again, you would be earning Chase Ultimate Reward points, which are some of the most well-known as well as the most valuable point systems out there with the Amex membership reward points. So you would be able to transfer those points into the Chase Ink Preferred card or one of the Chase Sapphire Preferred cards, and then you would be able to transfer them out to Chase's transfer partners. But again, you would be able to accumulate so many points with this credit card that you can either transfer them and use them for travel, or you can just cash them out at a 1 cent per point valuation and just get a credit back into your statement. You could also get a credit back into your bank account. With that said, I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the Chase Ink Cash Card? Do you feel like it's a great credit card? Do you feel like it's a great beginner business credit card? Or do you feel like there's a better option out there? With that said, if you are in the market for the Chase Ink Unlimited card or the Chase Ink Cash Card, then please feel free to utilize the referral link down in the description below. With that said, if you found any information useful during this video, please hit that subscribe button as well as that like button. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Adios.